Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kamau. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. We're on game 13 of this or that. So this is a game where I run down 12 pairs of words and I tell you which of the pair I prefer and you tell me which of the pair you prefer. So pretty much this is a game where we're learning about each other. We're finding out about our likes and dislikes, right? So we're basically seeing how compatible we are. Who knows? Maybe we turn out to be soulmates, right? That's the beauty of this game, where we're finding out how compatible we are, and we might become soulmates. We might discover that we are so alike. So we're on game 13, and I'm going to run down the list of 12 pairs of words. So here goes. The first pair. So you're on a safari. Actually, it says safari, yes or no. It's a no for me. My greatest fear is being eaten by a lion or a tiger or a bear. That's my greatest fear. I am not scared of ghosts. I'm not scared of evil gunmen. I'm not scared of, listen, I'm a brave heart. Except for when it comes to wild animals. So I have a recurring dream. Every now and again I dream that I'm being eaten by a tiger or a lion. This happens like every couple months. I don't know what I did to these animals in a former life, but they seem to be hell-bent on eating me in this life, and I'm hell-bent on preventing it. So the only way I'm going on a safari is if I'm in a titanium cage. Titanium cage. I'm not going hunting for these animals. They're going to have to come find me. Okay? They will have to leave from where they are and come to find me. I'm not leaving from where I am and going to them. Any day you hear that the lion eat me, he left where he was and came to me. Okay? Alright. So, skydiving, yes or no? I would really love to go skydiving. I've always said it's something I want to do. I don't know if I'm going to be courageous enough to do it. I mean, it takes some guts, you know. It takes some guts. When you're up there, you see, it's one thing to be on the ground and say, yeah, let's do this. When you're up there, and because you've seen films, you know, with people rearing and ready to go, and they actually get on the plane and put on the strap on, and then they look down. It's a no. So I don't know if I'm going to be like that, get strapped on and go and ready, and when I go to the door, they might have to push me out. They might have to push me out. I might pee myself. I might scream out my lungs. I might die mid-air. But I still want to do it. I think I'd do it with someone. You know, I've seen them like two people strapped on. I think I'd do that first, and then probably I'll go back another time and do it. But it would be really cool, you know, to be able to say I did that. Yeah, that would be cool to do. Number 3. Would you fight over a man? Yes or no? No. To be honest, for most of my life, when I thought about that question, it has always been a definite, absolute no. Because I'm saying, which man would really cause me to go fight another woman over him? Really? However, there's this guy. There's this guy. See, ladies, there's this guy who I will strangle you with my bare hands. For this guy, I will pull off your weave and tie you up with the weave. For this guy, I will hide your body so well that it's when judgment day come and they're calling your name to tell you to go to hell, they're not going to find you, because not even you going to know where I hid you for this guy. So at this point, it's going to be a yes. Yes. Number 4, karaoke, yes or no? Definitely yes. I love singing. I did my first karaoke in December. No, that's a lie. That's a big lie. Scrap that. I did karaoke when I was 11, 12. They used to have these stage shows. So they used to, where I lived, they used to take these big trucks and park it in the square, and then, you know, if you wanted to, you'd write down your name and you'd go up and you sing. So I had this friend, we'd always go up together whenever they had these stage shows, and we'd always sing. There are 2 songs that we would always sing. The song that says the woman in me, you know, you'd never break the woman in me, and the song that says got to catch a plane at 7:30. We'd always sing those 2 songs. I don't know what touched us about those 2 songs, but we always go up. So yeah, I was singing from back then, but as an adult, I've always wanted to do karaoke. And so when I was in Florida in December, my aunt and her husband, they have a karaoke set, and I think it was, if it wasn't Christmas Eve, it was New Year's Eve, one of those times. So they set up the karaoke in the backyard, and I had a wonderful time. I have the videos to prove it too. If you doubt it, I have the videos to prove. So I sang about 5 songs, and it was good because I have a lovely voice, right? I tend to like the songs by I think my voice matches the songs from like Randy Crawford, Michael Jackson in his younger years, that kind of thing. And you know those songs that you would have a falsetto voice? I think I have a little falsetto going. Maybe from my love affair with the Stylistics and the Charlites and Eddie Kendricks and those guys from way back. So I think I've trained my voice to have a falsetto. So I tend to go with those kind of songs. But I love to sing, and I'm looking forward to doing my next karaoke. Christmas decoration wars, yes or no? Well, for now that would be a definite no, because I'm not religious. I don't celebrate Christmas. However, when I was growing up, we'd be decorating the hall at home. We would make our own decorations, as well as our parents would buy some, and we would make, so we'd color the papers and fold them into different patterns and hang them up, as well as, you know, we'd get store-bought decorations. And we'd put up the Christmas lights, similar for the classroom. So at school we'd decorate our classrooms. And I noticed now, well, when I became an adult, you would see strings of lights on the outside of houses, and it was actually like a war. You know, every year a war to see who had the most lights. And then I guess the electric bills were getting too high, because I don't see that anymore. So reality has hit, and the they realize that it makes no sense to be caught up in this Christmas decoration war. I would definitely not do that though. It's not my thing. So grocery store, cashier or self-checkout. You know, you would think that the self-checkout is better, but my experience with it has always been tedious. And so I'm gonna go with the cashier. Let me just go to the cashier and because whenever I go to the self-checkout, I always end up having to call somebody anyway, because something, some glitch, I don't know. I always do something wrong. I end up having to wait for the attendant to come. I always end up, and sometimes more than once, and then it's so embarrassing. I'm just not used to it, so I prefer the cashier. Alright, so number 7, sex tape, do or don't. Well, I've never made one. Never had one made of me, to my knowledge. To my knowledge, never had one made of me. It's just too risky in this day and age though, with technology as it is. I know once that's released, it's almost irretrievable. Almost irretrievable with technology as it is. Not that that could break me, you know, that could not break me. Something like that could not break me, but you know, you just don't want your private business out there. I would love though, there are moments I would love to capture, like I always talk about, you know, when a man is at the point of orgasm, how beautiful that is. It is very beautiful to watch. If I could capture that moment, I would watch it every day, all day. It's just, I just love to see that. But no, I've never had a sex tape. Olympic season, are you calm or in a frenzy? I'm calm, but I'm kind of pumped up. I like Olympics, like, you know, it's a very inspiring and motivating period. I always love looking at the human body and what it's capable of doing, and when you push it, you know, what you're able to get out of it. Those things really inspire me. And so I love to watch the athletics. I love to watch gymnastics, swimming in particular, those 3. So yeah, I'm pumped up when it's Olympic time. I'm not in a frenzy though. I'm like calm, pumped up. Calm, pumped up. I can miss a game or 2. I won't go into I won't hyperventilate if I miss something, but it's good to sit and watch and be inspired, and I always feel like, you know, I can get my body to do certain things, push my body to the limit. I'm all for that kind of stuff. Number 9, pillows on the bed, 2 or too many. I always, whenever I see beds with like 20 pillows, small pillow, medium pillow, big pillow, I'm saying, why? I mean, I love cushions. I like, for example, in the living room, I'd love to have cushions, you know, on the floor, big cushions and medium cushions on the floor, and you just, rather than have these big bulky sofas, I prefer cushions there. But on the bed, where do you sleep? I actually put this out to some folks, and they were saying sometimes you have back pains and the cushions help, you know, or you have leg pain and you have to brace. I guess in that case, but as just as decoration on your bed, I'm not for that. So 2 pillows are fine on the bed. 2 pillows on the bed are fine. Number 10, bank or mattress. Of course, we're talking about money, right? You're stashing your cash. As much as I really don't trust banks. I'm gonna go with the bank, but I have trust issues. And especially our local banks here in Jamaica, they charge some exorbitant and unreasonable fees. It's like you're paying them the same amount of money to keep the money sometimes. There's a fee for everything, and it's a deterrent really. Nonetheless, it's still more secure. As bad as they're still more secure. So I'm going with the bank. 11, passport pic. Is it a selfie or a mugshot? I've had some mugshot ID pics in the past, but I think this present passport pic was a selfie. I think it came out very well. But yeah, I've had some mugshots, some IDs. Alright, number 12. Men, do you prefer them older or younger? Wow. I'm gonna say both, and I know that's cheating. That's cheating. I'm cheating at my own game. But I really have to say both for different reasons, right? So, with older men, they're typically more mature, and I say typically because it's not necessarily the case for all older men. Some younger men are quite mature and some older men are quite immature, but generally speaking, you are more likely to be dealing with a more mature individual who is more settled, more stable, financially and emotionally. Although the older men might be more sensitive, like their ego is more easily bruised. With the younger men, you're lucky if you run into one who is at a level of maturity. They exist, but you're hard pressed to find them. But the thing with them now, their vibe, their energy is more vibrant, stamina definitely, and more open to freaky stuff, if you're into the freaky stuff. They're more spontaneous, they're just a whole vibe. They have a different vibe. They have a freer vibe to them, generally speaking. Of course, there are exceptions to this. So I am actually breaking my own rules, and I'm going to say both. So let's go down the list. Safari, yes or no? Skydiving, yes or no? Would you fight over a man, yes or no? Karaoke, yes or no? Christmas decoration wars, yes or no? Grocery store, cashier or self-checkout? Sex tape, do or don't? Olympic season, calm or frenzy? Pillows on the bed, too or too many? Bank or mattress? Passport pic, is it a selfie or a mugshot? Men, younger or older? Don't break the rule. You need to pick one. Don't follow me. Don't follow me. You need to stick by the rules and choose one. Younger or older. Don't say both. Don't follow bad company. Okay, so let me know your choices and look out for part 14, and I'll see you then.